travel day. Leaving Porto, Portugal, heading to Seville, Spain. Tired. I took an Uber here because the metro system, like I said before, is not like in Lisbon. It just doesn't make sense the way the city is laid out. So I actually took an Uber here, and I'm going to get ready to check in my bag because I'm actually checking in the bag this flight because I bought some hair care products and I just didn't feel like putting them in the trial size containers. So from here on out, the next couple of trips I think I'm doing a train, so I'll be able to keep them for a while. I probably will dump them, but yeah, I was like, the trial size thing is getting on my nerve, which I had a feeling it would, and I was right. So I probably will be checking a bag here and there because of that reason. But I still haven't bought any clothes, so it's not because of that, but the trial size stuff, I can't deal with it.
One thing about traveling in Europe is that you will more than likely board your plane by walking outside. So this is what I'm doing now. I'm actually walking to the plane and I have to carry my bags up those steps. That does suck. I'm getting used to it. But yeah, you will more than likely have to walk. This is me on the plane after I'm finally seated and boarded with my mask on. And I arrive at the beautiful Seville, Spain airport. And let me catch you up. What's going on?
Hey y'all. So I just landed in Seville, Spain, and got my one check bag, my little small thing, like I said before, with my lotion and all that good stuff. Unfortunately, I'm gonna have to take an Uber because I don't think this is a metro city either. Like Porto has metros, but it just, like I said, it wasn't as clear cut, clean, or a lot of options like in Lisbon. And so I only see a bus option here, and it's like 3 transfers, and I'm not doing all of that. And Seville, Spain is known for being like one of the hottest places in Europe. So I'm going to take Uber to my Airbnb, and I will see y'all when I get to the Airbnb.
Here is another Uber fail, similar to Portugal. The Uber driver does not want to pick me up, but he's not going to cancel. He wants me to cancel and then have to pay the fee. I'm not going to cancel, and I let him know that. And so I waited for 20 minutes after it said it was 8 minutes away, and then I finally sent him a message like, hey, where you at? And he didn't respond, but I could see that he read it. So I had to use another app to get to my Airbnb. Okay, so I finally make it to my Airbnb, and this is the street. It looks like an alley, but this is the street, and this is pretty common in Spain. And getting into the entryway to my Airbnb, and I'm gonna let y'all check it out. Like, it was an okay Airbnb. Like, I definitely wouldn't stay here for more than a week. It was just very, very, very basic to me. So check it out.
So, story time. I left my purse in my Cabify. So the Uber was taking forever. Like, literally, it's still going on, and it's been an hour and a half. So I used this other app, Cabify. The driver was really nice, talking or whatever, and then getting out, I had an extra bag, like I was saying before, because I checked the bag, and I had a different purse than I normally carry, and I end up setting it down in the trunk. So I don't have that purse. I don't really remember what's in that purse, but I do want it back because I have all my credit cards and my passport, thank goodness, because
Right after I got done recording this video, I realized that I may have left a credit card in that other purse because the credit card that I was going to use to pay for it, I could not find it. And so I was like, okay, I immediately went to the credit card app and locked the card.
Always keep that in a certain spot on me. but I want that purse back that I had. So just thrown off today. Travel days are always interesting. Like, I'm sweating, looking a hot mess, but I wanted to do it in the moment. And I arrived, it's an hour time difference between Spain and Portugal, so it's an hour. I think I lost an hour, I can't remember. Basically, between 3 and 6, 3 and 5, or 2 and 5 in Spain, everything shuts down. So literally, like, the grocery stores are closed. I found one bar that was open, luckily, so I can get a sandwich and some water, because I don't have any water, because I was waiting until I got to my Airbnb to fill up my water bottle, which I did make it to my Airbnb, but I was gonna go to the grocery store. Basically, I was just like gonna get there, put my stuff down, go walk and eat. But then this whole purse debacle happened. So yeah, it's about 101 degrees right now. But even with that, it doesn't feel as hot as it did in Portugal. I mean, in Lisbon specifically, even though it's hotter here. So I don't know. Like I said, I think it's something with that ground there. I don't know. The sun, it was just, something was going on. So it is 10 minutes before 6. So they're an hour ahead of Portugal. So I'm waiting for this grocery store or market or whatever to open up so I can get some water, go back to my Airbnb and just chill, and hopefully see if I can get my purse back, because the company originally said that I would have to pay the driver the original form of payment. And then they said, oh, I had to pay him 15 euros cash, which I don't have any cash on me. So that's not going to work, because y'all originally said I could use basically a credit card or PayPal is what I paid on file for it. So I'm a little frustrated. Like, the purse was a souvenir for my mom that I didn't have enough time to ship. So then I put a t-shirt that I bought in there for her and other stuff, but I can't remember what the other stuff is. I think my extra phone is in there, because I was just like, I had to eat and drink something, so I just left, and I'm just back and forth with the company. So another fun travel day. It is what it is. I'll give y'all an update. Bye.
Good news, everybody. I did get my purse back, and the credit card that I thought was in that purse was actually not in the purse. It was actually in my carry-on bag. I just overlooked it. So thankfully, I didn't have to worry about canceling the card, even though if I would have got it back in my purse, somebody can write your credit card numbers down. So I didn't have to worry about that. But my backup phone was in that purse. So I definitely needed that purse back. I travel with 2 phones just in case I get pickpocketed or lose a phone. I won't have both my phones on me, and I can easily get in touch with my family without having to go through the hassle of buying a phone overseas. So anyway, I did get my purse back. I got it back a few days later because I did have to go through some changes to get some cash to be able to get my purse back. But all is well, and this is what happens when you are traveling the world solo. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to leave me a comment, share this video, and like it as well. And I will see you on the next one. Bye.